We who take sight for granted can draw pictures of scent. All right, we talked about this a little bit. Pictures of scent. You're talking about like a picture of a pie with some little squiggly lines on top. Maybe that's like the heat coming off of it, but you can imagine, all right, maybe there's a smell there that's representing. We can draw that picture. Or maybe, a very sweaty runner is running by, and you can draw those, again, those wavy lines, and maybe they're green or something, or a sock with some green wavy lines coming off of it. And that's how we can draw a picture of what we would imagine to be like a very bad smell, at least. Okay. And smell gets a little bit closer to scent. Again, scent is a thing that dogs experience, and we really don't know the depth of experience there. But we can start to draw a picture of something that might attract the dog. I think there was also a video made at some point that showed from the perspective of a dog, a dog following this kind of wavy line that stretched out through the entire world, right? And it's just following it and scenting along and doing that. So maybe you could imagine that's what the dog experiences. Obviously, they're not going to see that physical scent, but okay, there we go. And then it says we have no language for doing it the other way about. Okay, so we cannot look at something, like a cell phone, and be like, okay, cool. So what I'm going to do is create, a series of smells, and then I'm going to, you close your eyes, and then I'll put those smells under your nose, and by smelling whatever it is that I concoct, you are going to know that I'm trying to get you to think of a cell phone. You're going to start to think of a cell phone. Okay. Well, I mean, yeah, because that's kind of bananas, right? That doesn't make any sense. We don't do that. You can't think to yourself, okay, well, which smells would I put together to make you think of a planet? Well, that's a little bit of a weird question. Why? Because scent is not as familiar to us. It's not as important to us. So it's, again, driving home the exact same idea. Scent is not really our sense, right? We have 5 senses. We use them a lot. Sight, smell, those sorts of things. But we don't really use scent. Scent is not one of the 5. Smell is one of our 5. But scent isn't really. And so it's a little bit too distant. We can't do that. Again, we can't represent emotions. Things that we can actually, they're visually familiar to us. You can imagine someone frowning or crying, and you think to yourself, okay, sadness, got it. But there is no scent that I could show you, and you would be like, oh yeah, I'm smelling sadness. That's not how it works for us. Okay? And this is what he's saying. There is no way for us to do this. There's no way for us to put together a bunch of smells and hand it over, and that's how we communicate about things that exist. So, armed with this knowledge, let's attack the next couple of questions.